Hello, Zach here with a 1v1 on Arabia today with RVK, Dogao, and POZ Cloud. To the north of the map in the red, we have RVK Dogao, one of arguably the best AOC players around at the moment, and down to the south we have in blue POZ Cloud. These guys are going to be battling it out on Arabia today, and the winner will take a nice victory indeed, as these guys are pretty closely rated at the moment. And Dog to the north of the map in RVK, he is 2.1k rate right now with an impressive 104 wins to 24 losses on his main account. That is pretty damn good, and I'm not sure that we see many win to loss ratios just like that. He's also got well over 2,000 games under his belt, and he is definitely a seasoned pro. Now, down to the south of the POZ Cloud, even the guy from Hong Kong. This guy is 2K rated, and he has played 1,448 games on this nickname right now. So he is well seasoned as well, and this should make for an interesting game. Now, Dog is, I'm going to call him Dog because Dogao is sometimes a bit hard to say, and I don't even know if it's supposed to be pronounced that way. So we'll stick with Dog because that is what I know. Team RVK then, Revenge of Night. It's a mainly Brazilian clan, and Dogao is indeed Brazilian, and that is a well-known clan because they have many, many members, such as Riot, Stark, and Itachi, one of the new streamers at AOC Zone. Also, Fiege is known to play with these guys, and that would make Dog a very, very powerful player in this situation, and very well seasoned as well. Down to the south in blue, then Cloud, part of Team POZ, Passion Poison even of Zone, and I don't really know much about this clan, and Poison of Zone would suggest to me that they are the ones who killed the MSN Gaming Zone, and if it was them, then shame on you, because the MSN Gaming Zone was an amazing thing. So let's hope it wasn't these guys who brought a MSN Gaming Zone down. One of their members, Kyo, I've casted some of his games before. So, what civilizations are these guys playing as, and what would that mean for the game? Well, we've got Dog up to the north in red as Britons, and quite an interesting civilization for Flushing because they do have indeed the strong archers. And Cloud is playing as Huns. So Huns would be favorable for Arabia as they are a very fast civilization due to the fact that they don't have to build houses. And as you can see there, Dog building quite a few houses already, and Cloud not having to build any because he's able to support 200 without any houses whatsoever. So Cloud is in a nice position due to the fact that he can rush very, very early on, and if he goes for scout cavalries, he's going to be in a nice position as his scouts do get a little bonus as well. Yeah, +2 attack for them. For Britons, though, archers, pretty good shout, because in the Castle Age, their archers do get +1 range automatically for free, on top of the fact that they can get Bracer, Bodkin Arrow, and Fletching as well at the Blacksmith. So their archers are going to be formidable, and it wouldn't surprise me if Dog goes for Archer-Skirmisher combination in the Feudal Age, due to the fact that he can use these archers to his advantage. Cloud coming in with a little bit of a drush here, a few militia and his scout to back it up, and he's going to see what he can do to harass Dog. Now, drushes are pretty common nowadays actually, and they aren't that effective usually if you're capable of handling them. Now, obviously militia aren't very strong, as you can see, only 4 attack and 40 HP. Compare that to a villager with the bonus armor there, and really they're pretty much even man for man. So a militia is basically just a villager, but you can use them as military. So Dog getting out a few militias of his own and able to repel Cloud there, and fortunately for Dog, didn't lose any villagers, and he wasn't really delayed that much at all. Perhaps a little bit delayed on this mining camp, but that's not going to really affect him that much. Looking at the maps actually, Dog actually has a really good map here, and as you can see, it's fairly closed in. He's going to be able to wall this area off very quickly. As you can see, a little house there, and probably some more houses to block this area off. His front is not that open, because he can easily block this off with a couple of archery ranges or a stable or whatever he decides to go with, and a few houses and a little bit of palisade. And for Cloud to go around this side and harass him from this direction, he's going to have to go all the way around here and along here. which isn't really too much of a problem for Dog because his gold is at the front and therefore not going to be so hard, sorry, not going to be so easy to harass. Cloud, though, not looking to have a great map, to be honest. His gold is fairly exposed over here on the left, and he's open from all sides. It's going to be quite a challenge to wall off the front. As you can see, it's a very large area to wall there. And also he's open at the side here, and at the back here, and really he's just open all round. So it's going to be hard for Cloud to wall. Dog actually upgrading his militia to man-at-arms there, and that's going to help him to put some pressure on early on, forcing Cloud to go and attack with his villagers to repel Dog away, and going up with an archery range there. Dog already with an archery range of his own, and a second one going up, so he's going archer, which does make sense as a Briton player, and I think Cloud knows that he's gone for archers because you can see that archer at the back there, and he's Britons. So the logical assumption is that Britain's going to go archers. Let's make some skirmishers, and that is exactly what Cloud is doing. Sensible decision to make right there. Skirmishers being queued up, as you can see, and skirmishers we all know are the counter to archers. These guys getting in around the side though, and as you can see, Cloud is very, very open, trying to build a watchtower on this gold here to prevent these villagers from being harassed. Not doing a great job though, lost a villager there, could even lose this one. Oh, very close, very, very close. Dog being repelled away there, and Cloud losing a couple of units actually there as well. One village down and a scout as well. Being chased across the map and Dog retreats. But Dog is quick to respond and comes straight in from the front towards Cloud's base with a army of a mix really of militia, skirmishers and archers, along with his scout cavalry there, which is on 3 HP. So I can't imagine that's going to last too long, to be honest. Now, it would be nice if Cloud did go for scouts here. The scout rush would be pretty effective. Scouts are able to take out archers and skirmishers fairly well. As you can see, they don't have any melee armor, either of them, and neither do scout cavalries. So scouts for the Hun player would make sense. However, he's decided to go archer and skirmisher, so that's his choice really. And if he can catch Dog out of position, looks like he's got the army advantage here, he could actually force Dog away and cause some losses for him. Also at the front then, still chasing Dog around. Looks like he's going to lose his militia there. Good day and goodbye. There we go, those militia are taking a beating. Managing to take out one man at arms, but that militia is definitely going to die. And there we go. Good game, militia, good game. As you can see, Dog completing his wall off at the front here. A few houses actually, a couple of archery ranges as well to complete the wall off. And being chased around the back of the map here. Going to be able to take a few losses there actually. Cloud is going to be able to pick off those units even as Dog runs away. Cloud, of course, with the army advantage right there, and closing in the gap with a few more skirmishes as well. Now, it looks to me like Dog is actually slightly behind here with army count. I can't be 100% sure, but it does look like Cloud has got a lot more skirmishers on the field. They've both actually, no, they've not. Dog has actually got the fletching upgrade already, as well as the archer armor upgrade. So right now, Cloud is a little bit behind with upgrade wise. He's only just got fletching, and that means if these guys go head to head right here, it looks like Cloud could take a few losses, as these guys do have archer armor right now. +1 though is not a massive deal, and it does look to me like Cloud is going to win this purely out of numbers. And as you can see, Dog going to have to. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, so Cloud is retreating out of there, even though he does have the number advantage. It's quite surprising, really. I thought he'd stick in there a bit longer and try and do a bit more damage while he can. But of course, Dog's archery ranges are pretty close by, so they'd be able to provide reinforcement fairly quickly. I also noticed as well that Dog deleted this house here to get his skirmishers round, so he's probably going to want to rebuild that, and that is exactly what he is doing. This second gold for Dog, pretty exposed, but let's bear in mind his first gold here, going to be really easy to collect from, and he's not going to have any troubles collecting gold whatsoever. Cloud, on the other hand, has had to get his watchtower up here, so he's not going to be able to build a forward watchtower anywhere to keep the pressure on, and now Cloud is not looking in an amazing situation. Guys having a little more of a skirmish, and it looks like Cloud comes off worst here, as he does have equal upgrades now though, so he should be able to kind of use something to his advantage at this stage. Going in for another attack at the front, and Cloud, I think, making the mistake of splitting his army up there. He's going to be caught out of position. Dog coming around the side with his skirmishers that just finish off a little battle with this group even. And looks like Cloud is going to have to be forced away. And this is a really nice move there. Dog closing the gap to the exit, so Cloud can't escape, and he's forced to take big losses as he cannot get out. I love that tactic actually. If your opponent actually comes into your base and then suddenly loses a lot of units, if you wall them off so that they can't get back out, and then you just like they're trapped and you just kill them, that's such a good feeling and a really good little tactic to use if if you do have the upper hand. Another archery range going up for Dog, and he's playing this pretty sensibly. Obviously, going for archers and skirmishers is a good choice as Britons, and he's going to be able to hopefully use that to his advantage. Cloud on the hill though, and we all know that hills give attack advantages there, and Dog's not going to want to stay around there for too long, as Cloud will kill him if he is stood on that hill. A third archery range going up for Cloud as well, and see what he's actually doing. Either of these guys looking to advance to the castle age. Let's have a look. Nothing really being produced from these archery ranges right now, so it would suggest that Cloud is looking to go to the castle age pretty quickly. He's just researched wheelbarrow, which does again suggest that he could be looking to go castle. So as he goes to the castle age, he will have plenty of resources coming in, as he can't build any more villagers as he's advancing up. Looks like he is actually going to be advancing pretty soon. Stopped production at the archery ranges, and these villagers are just going to get up to 200 gold. And once he's up to 800 food, I'm guessing that he's going to advance up. He's just going to sit pretty on his hill and use that to his advantage to hopefully repel what army Dog does have. And here we go then, almost up to 800 food and 200 gold. Dog moving in for another attack. That skirmisher getting caught out of position and getting speared through the face. Absolutely gruesome and lovely. And Dog outmaneuvering Cloud there. I don't know what Cloud was playing at. He just, oh, hi Dog. You've come to visit, have you? I'll just stay out your way so you can walk straight into my base. Not a very good move there to make, was that? That was not. There we go, losing a couple of villagers, and I don't really know what Cloud's doing. He wants to hug his hill so that he doesn't lose any men, but at the same time, Dog's closing down on his lumber camp, and it looks like he's going to lose a lot of villagers here. Dog moving in, and here we go. These villagers are going to get decimated right here. Even calling the villagers off the line to actually attack these skirmishers. Really, really bad move from Cloud there. He should have tried to head that force off before they got into his base. But redeeming himself a bit here. Really nicely played actually here, creating a wall off with palisades so that Dog has to go the long way around and stay close to his town centre. Now that is a nice move. I do like that, indeed. That is very clever walling there. So if you're wondering exactly what happened there and why Cloud decided to wall this off, well, Cloud made a very good decision there. He walled this off so that Dog had to go all the way around here and to get out, rather than just cutting across here and getting out of range of the town centre. Garrisoned a few villages in there, and that meant that he could kill these archers and skirmishers off as they walked by. Looks like that might have actually just bought him enough time to gain an advantage, and Dog is being forced to run away. Run, Dog, run, because looks like that force is going to outnumber you and kick your ass. Okay, unfortunately for Cloud though, losing a few villagers in the process, and this wood did get harassed once again. I'm not sure why he's not built another lumber camp somewhere else. I mean, if he built a lumber camp here, that would be a good choice to make, because this watchtower would secure this area. But no, he's stuck all of his wood over here in quite a detached place, and that's going to be easily harassable. Now, Cloud is running across the map after Dog right here, and Dog has brought another small force up to the front, and now Cloud is completely undefended. And Dog's like, hello, I'm just going to attack you again, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. You might be in the castle age, mate, but you're still creating skirmishers, and I have an army, and you don't. Cloud, though, is researching Bodkin Arrow, which is going to give him an extra attack and range on those skirmishers. Let's remember, though, that Dog is on the way to the Castle Age now, and his archers are going to get an extra 1 range for free as soon as they advance up. There's more archers in the mix now, though, and that means that there's more villagers going to meet their death. And it looks to me like Dog is going to be able to take out a few villagers here if he deals with these skirmishers first. I don't really know what he's doing there. Going to try and take out the villagers, but it looks like he's going to lose more archers, if anything. And not an amazing attack there from Dog. Those skirmishers are going to cause a bit of trouble, and managing to kill 1 or 2 villagers. Still a mystery to me why Cloud hasn't moved his wood, or at least got a second wood camp over here. Would make a lot of sense to do that. Back at Dog's base, though, he's already creating his second wall off with this villager here and these houses. And if we look, his front is completely walled off, his side is walled off, and getting the bodkin arrow for himself. As you can see, his archers have
Ready.
already got an extra 1 range for free. Comparing that to the Huns,
Ready.
um, as you can see,
Dogao,
his
dogao.
archers are +2 right now, and his
Yay.
skirmishers are +1. Once he gets the bodkin arrow
Ready.
and well, he's got the crossbowman upgrade as well. Very nice for him. Looks like Dog is going to have a firm advantage there, +3 range on those crossbowmen. So Dog is probably going to go purely into crossbowmen right now, and indeed it looks like he is doing that. Needs a little bit more wood, but he is going for town centres. 1, 2 town centres right there, plus his main, which makes 3. And now Dog is going to gain a big advantage economically if he can repel Cloud for long enough. Cloud is heading on into his base, but Dog, right at the back here, still picking off these lumber camp units for Cloud. And I'm really, really, really disappointed that Cloud didn't move his lumber. I mean, that's just so easily harassable, and he really, really should have moved his lumber camps. He's lost so many villages in this area. It's not even funny. What are you playing at? Cloud, one final stand though, and he's bringing some skirmishers back, but he does have a few in the base of Dog, and he might be able to take out a few villagers here if he is lucky. And there's one down, but he's
Ready.
faced with an army of crossbowmen, and of course skirmishers are going to be able to counter that very nicely, but crossbowmen able to get close to the safety and haven of this town centre, and Cloud is not looking in a good position right now. There we go. And he knows that Dog has got a massive economical advantage right now. There's 1, 2, and 3 town centres for Dog. And what has Cloud got? Pretty much nothing. He did decide to finally get some cavalry archers out, but it was too late. And although being Huns, the cavalry archers are extremely cheap to build, this gold wood even got harassed so much that Cloud just didn't get any wood in towards the end. Let's have a look at how much wood he did have. Well, he actually had loads, so I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, I'm very surprised at that. A little bit disappointed with Cloud there, but great game from Dog there, showing his power and his ability to play this game to a very high level indeed. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Zach, and I will see you next time.